The Cretaceous period, a time spanning millions of years, was a pivotal chapter in Earth's history. This era, often referred to as the Age of Dinosaurs, was marked by significant evolutionary advancements and dramatic geological events. It was a time when the Earth was teeming with life, from the smallest insects to the largest creatures ever to walk the planet. It began around 145 million years ago and ended abruptly 66 million years ago. During this extensive period, the continents slowly drifted apart, creating new oceans and altering climates. These changes in the Earth's structure and environment played a crucial role in shaping the life forms that thrived during this time. This period witnessed the reign of some of the most magnificent creatures to ever walk the Earth, the dinosaurs. These giants, with their diverse forms and sizes, dominated the land, air, and seas. From the towering sauropods to the swift and deadly raptors, dinosaurs were the undisputed rulers of their world. Imagine a world where colossal creatures with powerful limbs roamed freely. These dinosaurs, with their massive bodies and incredible strength, were a sight to behold. They moved through their environment with a grace and power that is hard to imagine today. Dense jungles and vast plains were their hunting grounds, and the air vibrated with the calls of strange and wonderful creatures. The Cretaceous landscape was a vibrant tapestry of life, with each species playing a unique role in the ecosystem. Predators and prey engaged in an endless dance of survival, each adapting to the challenges of their environment. This was the Cretaceous, a time of vibrant life but also of constant danger. Predators lurked in the shadows, always on the hunt for their next meal. Herbivores had to be ever vigilant, using their size and strength to fend off attacks. It was a world where only the fittest survived. The very landscape itself could pose a threat. Rocky terrains and uneven ground made movement treacherous. One misstep could mean injury or death. Yet these creatures were perfectly adapted to their environment, navigating the dangers with remarkable skill. Volcanoes erupted with terrifying regularity, spewing molten lava and choking ash clouds across the land. These natural disasters could wipe out entire habitats, forcing species to migrate or face extinction. The resilience of life during this period is truly astonishing. The climate too was in flux, shifting between periods of intense heat and cooler, wetter eras. These changes created a dynamic environment where only the most adaptable species could thrive. The ability to endure and evolve in the face of such challenges is a testament to the tenacity of life. Yet, life persisted, adapting and evolving to meet these challenges head-on. Dinosaurs developed new strategies for survival, from complex social behaviors to specialized physical adaptations. Each species carved out its niche, contributing to the rich tapestry of life that defined the Cretaceous period. From the smallest insects to the largest dinosaurs, every creature played a role in this prehistoric drama. Insects pollinated plants, ensuring the continuation of flora, while smaller creatures provided food for larger predators. This intricate web of life was both fragile and resilient, a delicate balance maintained through constant adaptation. It is a story of survival against the odds, a testament to the resilience of life itself. Despite the many challenges, life during the Cretaceous period flourished in ways that continue to captivate our imagination. The legacy of these ancient giants lives on, reminding us of the incredible power and beauty of the natural world. The skies of the Cretaceous belonged to the pterosaurs, majestic winged reptiles that soared effortlessly above the land. These creatures were the first vertebrates to achieve powered flight, long before birds and bats took to the skies. Their wings were formed by a membrane of skin and muscle stretching from an elongated fourth finger to their hind limbs, a unique adaptation that allowed them to dominate the aerial realm. Some, like the enormous Quetzalcoatlus, boasted wingspans exceeding 30 feet, rivaling small airplanes in size. This giant of the skies could travel vast distances, using thermal currents to glide effortlessly for hours. Its sheer size and wingspan made it one of the most formidable creatures of its time, capable of covering great distances in search of food and nesting sites. These aerial predators swooped down from the sky, their sharp beaks capable of snatching fish from the water or even small dinosaurs from the ground. Their keen eyesight allowed them to spot prey from great heights, and their agile flight made them efficient hunters. Pterosaurs were not just limited to fish. Some species adapted to different diets, including insects, small vertebrates, and even carrion. Meanwhile, the oceans were teeming with equally impressive creatures. The marine ecosystems of the Cretaceous were rich and diverse, home to a variety of species that thrived in the warm, shallow seas. Coral reefs provided shelter and hunting grounds for many marine animals, creating a vibrant underwater world. Giant marine reptiles like the long-necked Elasmosaurus and the ferocious Mosasaurus ruled the depths. Elasmosaurus, with its incredibly long neck, could reach into schools of fish, while the Mosasaurus, a top predator, used its powerful tail to propel itself through the water with speed and agility. The Mosasaurus in particular was a fearsome predator, reaching lengths of over 50 feet and possessing powerful jaws lined with razor-sharp teeth. Its diet was varied, including fish, squid, and even other marine reptiles. The Mosasaurus was an apex predator, dominating the marine food chain and instilling fear in all who shared its habitat. These marine behemoths preyed on a variety of creatures, from fish and squid to other marine reptiles. Their hunting strategies were diverse, with some ambushing their prey from below, while others chased down their targets with relentless speed. The competition for food was fierce, driving the evolution of more specialized and efficient hunters. Their presence made the oceans of the Cretaceous a dangerous place, where only the strongest and most agile could survive. The constant threat of predation created a high-stakes environment where every creature had to be vigilant and adaptive to avoid becoming someone else's meal. The constant struggle for dominance in this underwater world shaped the course of evolution for countless species. This relentless battle for survival led to the development of new adaptations and behaviors, ensuring that only the fittest thrived in the ever-changing marine landscape. The legacy of these ancient creatures can still be seen in the descendants that inhabit our oceans today. No account of the Cretaceous would be complete without mentioning the most iconic dinosaurs of all, the Tyrannosaurus rex. This colossal predator, often referred to as the king of the dinosaurs, dominated the landscape with its sheer size and power. Standing up to 20 feet tall and stretching over 40 feet in length, the T-Rex was a force to be reckoned with. This apex predator, with its massive skull, bone-crushing teeth, and powerful legs, instilled fear in every creature that crossed its path. Its bite force was one of the strongest of any terrestrial animal, capable of crushing bones and tearing through flesh with ease. The T-Rex's keen sense of smell and sharp vision made it an efficient hunter, able to track down prey from great distances. T-Rex was not the only land-based predator to be reckoned with. The Cretaceous period was home to a variety of formidable theropods, each with its own unique adaptations for survival. These predators roamed the ancient forests and plains, constantly on the lookout for their next meal. Other large theropods, like the agile Deinonychus and the pack-hunting Utah raptor, posed significant threats to herbivores. The Deinonychus, with its sickle-shaped claw on each foot, was a swift and deadly predator, capable of taking down prey much larger than itself. The Utah raptor, even larger and more powerful, often hunted in packs, using coordinated attacks to overwhelm their victims. These predators were equipped with sharp claws and teeth, perfectly adapted for bringing down prey many times their size. Their physical prowess was matched by their cunning, as they employed various hunting strategies to ensure their success. Whether it was a solitary ambush or a coordinated pack attack, these theropods were masters of their craft. The hunting strategies of these predators varied. Some relied on sheer brute force, using their massive size and strength to overpower their prey. Others, like the smaller but no less deadly raptors, used speed, agility, and intelligence to outmaneuver and outwit their targets. Some relied on brute force, while others employed cunning and teamwork to ambush their victims. The diversity of predatory tactics in the Cretaceous period highlights the complex and dynamic nature of these ancient ecosystems, where survival often depended on a combination of physical attributes and behavioral strategies. The constant threat of predation forced herbivorous dinosaurs to develop their own defenses, whether through sheer size, armored plates, or speed. Some, like the massive sauropods, relied on their enormous size to deter predators, while others, like the ankylosaurs, evolved heavy armor and tail clubs to protect themselves. The ever-present danger of predation drove the evolution of a wide array of defensive adaptations, ensuring that the struggle for survival was a constant and ever-changing battle. Life in the Cretaceous was a constant struggle for survival, even for those not directly in the path of predators. Natural disasters were commonplace, reshaping the landscape and testing the resilience of every living organism. Wildfires, fueled by dry vegetation and lightning strikes, could sweep across entire regions, leaving behind a trail of destruction. These infernos not only consumed plants and animals in their path, but also released massive amounts of smoke and ash into the atmosphere, potentially affecting global temperatures. Floods, too, were a recurring threat, particularly in areas prone to heavy rainfall or located near rivers and coastlines. These floods could inundate vast areas, drowning animals and uprooting trees, leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. The Cretaceous was a period of heightened volcanic activity. Across the globe, volcanoes erupted with terrifying frequency, spewing forth molten lava, poisonous gases, and thick clouds of ash that blotted out the sun. These eruptions had devastating consequences for life on Earth. Lava flows incinerated everything in their path, while poisonous gases choked the air, making it difficult to breathe. The ash clouds, often extending for thousands of miles, blocked sunlight, causing temperatures to plummet and disrupting plant life. The long-term effects of these eruptions were equally significant. The massive amounts of greenhouse gases released into the atmosphere contributed to climate change, altering weather patterns and impacting ecosystems on a global scale. The continents, far from being static landmasses, were on the move during the Cretaceous. They drifted across the Earth's surface, breaking apart and colliding, reshaping the planet's geography. These continental shifts had a profound impact on life. As land masses separated, populations of animals were divided, leading to isolation and the evolution of new species. The formation of new mountain ranges and oceans created barriers that further separated ecosystems and influenced the distribution of plants and animals. These changes were not always gradual. Earthquakes, triggered by the movement of tectonic plates, could cause widespread devastation, triggering tsunamis and reshaping landscapes in an instant.